the two-time Royal Rumble winner.
The personification of grit. A superstar looking to reach the pinnacle of his second mountain.
There is only one. Here comes Finn Balor.
A man who has truly embraced his darkness and has seen success as a result.
And his opponent, representing the Judgment Day.
What are your expectations for this matchup inside the unforgiving structure?
I expect to see these superstars at their most barbaric. The confines of the cell are a funny way of bringing out a competitor's most devious tendencies.
You almost have to have some kind of sick creativity when you step inside these walls. Looking wobbly in the corner.
What a shot. Just using their foot as a weapon.
So ruthless. Enough is enough. Just bludgeoning their opponent.
An unyielding edge on the attack.
Finn's getting exposed.
Looking a little out of it, up on that turnbuckle. Move over, Byron. Let a professional call this one, because this is going to be nasty.
Reward.
Things not looking great for Finn Balor.
Point of the elbow finds the mark.
Headbutt, 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 headbutt.
Just bludgeoning their opponent.
Balor shows the wherewithal.
He steps foot in the ring again. And now in the most dangerous area inside the cell. Suplex. Balor's lost momentum here.
And Edge is carefully calculating every movement.
DDT. This is not an environment you can prepare for. What's the state of mind a superstar must have coming in?
A competitor must be relentless if they want to survive hell.
Looking to end this.
The schoolboy. No, he pops the shoulder before three.
Big forearm. Vicious, downright savage club right there. Now, that was a very questionable attack. I think it goes beyond any gray area.
Kick to the gut. Ooh, brutal forearm.
There it is. Snap suplex. Oh, did you hear that? Here he goes for the win. And the count doesn't even begin.
Still in it.
What a gutsy performance.
Jumping stop to the gut. Saw that one coming. Into the corner he goes. A perfectly placed target.
Oh my goodness, what an impactful STO.
Balor in full control of his opponent. Setting up. Oh, almost.
Here's the cover for the win.
I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down? Finn Balor has his sights set solely on his opponent now.
Out of the ring and into hell itself.
Landing the uppercut. Squaring off right by our announce table.
Edge has got to get his wits about him.
Into the ring now.
flying forearm. What a headbutt.
Vicious.
He just barely dodges.
Taken down with a body slam. Here he goes for the win. Fights the shoulder up and one.
I'm just as shocked as everyone else, Cole, his opponent included.
Out of the ring and even closer to the chain link enclosure.
Shades of the old EC-Dub as a kendo stick is introduced to the proceedings.
On the basement drop kick.
Something's about to go either very wrong or here it comes. That's something Edge didn't want to face.
Two. And a kick out. No one saw that coming.
Edge barely managing to hold on to keep his hopes alive.
Say what you will about him, but when it comes to grit, Edge is still that man.
You have to ask, will Balor remain undaunted towards the task at hand? As we all know, Hell in a Cell matches tend to deteriorate once the competitors leave the confines of the ring. And he was able to turn that around on Balor. Boom! Boom, what impact! Oh my God! He's just getting beaten on all fronts here.
Yeah, not looking good at all.
And that was taking the attack to the competition with that one.
Oh, man.
Finds the room to land a back elbow.
Oh, man.
And he goes into the ring.
In position, ready to strike. Here it comes. Edge with a spear.
Here's Edge's big chance.
For the win. Two.
Shoulder up before three.
Not enough for the 3 count because the desire of Finn Balor is unprecedented.
Oh boy, Edge is gonna lose it. He really thought he put the final nail in the coffin with that one.
Kendo stick to the skull. And that one misses the mark.
What a counter by Edge. Single leg drop kick caught him.
Back and forth, blow for blow. Neither Edge nor Finn giving up any ground.
And Finn was ready for that.
And did you hear the impact of that? Balor having trouble shaking the tides.
Edge is making an opportunity for himself.
Great wherewithal on the counter. The Rated R Superstar has taken over this matchup.
Momentum completely on the side of Edge. Oh my goodness. He must have had that scouting.
And that was a successful bit of offense with that maneuver.
And the damage is just going to keep on coming if you can't find the defense for this. Execution. Edge is in position, ready to strike.
I can see up to the rafters, and there's not a single person sitting down.
What an environment this is. All eyes are glued on this battle. Now the leverage in this match is in Edge's favor.
Lining it up. Gonna cut him in half.
Cannot keep Finn down.
That's gotta be it. There's two. Finally ends it. And all the bloodshed. Perhaps worth it now.
Here is your winner, the Rated R Superstar, Edge!
A moment of sweet vindication for...
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Raw Women's Championship!
Here comes the role model.
of WWE.
Introducing the challenger.
I can honestly tell you there's only one question in these women's minds right now. Who will walk out of here the face of WWE's flagship women's division? I imagine they each have very different answers. Draped across the top rope.
Made her pay for her mistake.
What's Bianca putting together? Down on the neck with reckless abandon. Tossed into the corner. Oh, target acquired and destroyed.
This is just establishing dominance.
Oh, what a stop right to the chest. Are you kidding me?
Oh, strong knee connects. Body lock applied. Great body control. Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
Powerless position to be in right now. Are you kidding me?
Looks like they want to take things outside. No telling what they have in store now.
From the top.
Good Lord, taking flight.
And after that, you know things have just kicked up a notch.
Pedal to the metal right now.
And now, obviously, Corey, Bianca Belair is such a naturally gifted and athletic talent. But you have to admit, she comes up somewhat short here when you consider the experience advantage that the veteran Bayley has over her.
Absolutely, Cole, which is why Belair really should make sure not to put the cart before the horse here. Meaning, she needs to think more about being the smartest tonight, because you need a genius-level in-ring IQ to stand a chance against the Rollins. Oh, Ford's gonna come off the rim.
And this could be real trouble. It's the guillotine.
And it looks like a very tight grip. I'm not sure there's anything she can do here. She is trapped and in danger.
Byron, she can do this just like you've done your whole career. Tap out.
Gotta find a way out of the guillotine. They're not gonna last long while we're bridging out.
Incredible.
Down they go. And again. Picking up momentum. Feeding off adrenaline.
Boom, right to the midsection.
Followed by a stop.
Bianca Belair pulling one out of Beth Phoenix's playbook with a glam slam.
The EST powering up her opponent.
Kiss of death, the KOD.
A championship level move.
The power of Bianca Belair.
KOD. The champ has this one in hand now.
The cover. No, she kicked out.
And look at the disbelief on the face of the champion.
They both know what's at stake. Neither competitor is going to lose easy here.
And Belair 100% thought she had it there, guys. I think we all did.
She's on unsteady legs in the corner. Needs to recover.
My, sent flying. The momentum shifted in Bianca's favor.
Yeah, Bianca is holding all the cards at this point.
And that was offense with a hurtful purpose.
Right to the leg.
Belair gets countered. Now a pin for the championship. She fights her shoulder up before one.
Right now, I just don't know what it's going to take.
Ford's going to cut off the ring.
This is big trouble here. The EST made TAP right here.
She has got to somehow find a way out right now, and she does it.
for her to battle her way back into this.
Belair able to counter.
Clothesline.
And Bayley's having trouble managing his onslaught.
Bayley's game plan isn't working how she wanted. Able to avoid there. Counters on counters. Technical prowess on display.
With the Gorm Slam. Belair just made an example out of Bayley.
The EST hoisting her up.
KOD, kiss of death.
The title's going nowhere. Kiss your dreams. Good night.
Cover. Try as you might, you just can't get the title off Bianca Belair.
Here's your winner, and still the Raw Women's Champion, Bianca Belair.
Bianca Belair can stand proud after this one. She took Bayley's best shots and still managed to pull out the win.
A huge moment for the EST. We know she wanted to get this win.
Well, here comes LA Knight.
The man who brings the excitement level to the max.
The following is scheduled for one fall.
Now here's an extremely impressive young high flyer.
And his opponent, from Dayton, Ohio, weighing in
And here's a man who has enough confidence for, frankly, an entire locker room. LA Knight.
Let me talk to him, Cole. This man is an old school throwback in a new school age. The cars, the cashola, the charisma, the pure God-given ability to win matches. They don't really make him like LA Knight anymore, and that is a testament to the man himself.
Well, Corey's excited, and I'll be honest, so am I. Let's see what all the hype is about.
And ready to face off against him is the high-flying Wes Lee. It often seems like Lee is more at home in the...
Up and around. Oh, beautiful.
Cover!
Gets the shoulder up.
Dishing out a suplex.
Low drop kick hits the target.
Connecting. He's got the shoulders down. Easily kicks out of that one.
He might just be trying to frustrate his opponent a little with that attempt.
Just carrying the opposition anywhere they want.
Put down face first.
He's one step ahead there. Knight caught by surprise.
Whoa, just floating through the air. Prying their opponent's arm out. Oh, my goodness.
Wes Lee setting up in the corner, sizing up his opponent. What are we going to see here? Flip DDT.
And shoulders are down. 2 count, and he powers out.
Somehow, some way, I think the fuse has been lit here, guys.
Gas acting out. And there's the cover. And an effective pin.
It's unthinkable. Someone beating the 1 count at this point.
Turning the tables. Flame Mariana. Placing them into the corner.
First on the top rope.
Hail Mary. Great defense by Knight. Boom, right in the button. Pinpointing the leg in the corner. sure what they're thinking.
Piercing the throat.
Ooh, that might have just broken something.
And it looks like Wesley's wings got clipped a bit there.
Knight working him over with that old school style and that new school attitude. Caught with a punch.
Oh, what a clothesline!
Oh boy, ready to strike, guys. What are we gonna see? BFT. And this is gonna be it.
And only gets a 1 count.
We are this far into the match.
LA Knight.
LA Knight with the BFT.
Knight about to end this fight. Look at the look on his opponent's face, Cole. He can't believe it.
And you got to think that all the plans are out the window after that. Taking this to the floor. Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless.
Enough already.
Knight has become relentless.
Can West recover from this adversity? Leg trapped. Looking for the heel hook stretch.
Ooh, that's gonna hurt.
DDT.
Uh-oh.
Blow to the abdomen gets them out of that.
He gets back into the ring. And the momentum's clearly against West now.
Attack after attack from a...
Does he have him here? Quick shoulder up.
Right now, I just don't know what it's gonna take. Lee setting up in the corner, sizing up his opponent. What are we going to see here? A front flip DDT. Wesley looks like he's rocket powered after that move. Just incredible. That could be curtains for Knight. Cover. 2.
That was a tough loss. And I believe he's hurt. He could be hurt bad. We need some help out here.
It is truly a heartbreaking sight. You never like to see any superstar suffer an injury, but that appears to be what we're dealing with right now.
Paramedics now rushing down to the ring to tend to this competitor.
You hate to see this.
We can only hope the injury isn't too serious.
The following contest is scheduled.
And we are underway for the Raw Tag Team Championships in this. Team competition on one side we see Dominic Mysterio and Damian Priest. Of course, you can't count out the opposition here, as you see. Julius Creed and Brutus Creed.
The champs are not going down without a fight, but the challengers really seem ready for the challenge tonight.
I think this is going to be a dugout brawl on another level because neither of these teams want to go home without the title.
He's been placed in the corner now. Oh, right to the body.
For the record, Saxton, you and I would never have that kind of chemistry.
Hey, you'd be a great teammate.
I've seen you trip over your own left foot. No thank you.
Running hip attack. What impact?
Now a series of vicious out in the turnbuckle.
Stomps.
That was a showing of control and aggression, something they'll want to keep up.
And that was an efficient display of offense with that maneuver.
Carefully measured knee strikes.
Relenting with these knee strikes.
Oh, jeez. Nasty kick to the face. Placing them right where they want them, into the corner. Ooh. The effects of this match are showing on the champ.
This is what the purpose of a tag team is. Don't be afraid to use the resources and help your partner offers. Am I being diplomatic enough, Cole?
Body. Oh, straight forearm.
Trampling the opposition.
Just cranking the head. Uh-oh, wrist lock.
Bring back.
Setting his sights on his opponent now.
He's got it.
Oh, let's get it on.
Both arms are hooked.
Backslide in mind.
He breaks the ref's count before 2. With the lariat. Dominic setting his sights on his opponent now. And now thrown back into the ring. Heavy tackle. The challenger's looking shaken. What a smash. Here's the pin, total on the line. There we go. Amazing.
Dominating shoulder tackle.
And Creed gets warded off. He gets tagged in.
Clothesline.
And Priest with the wherewithal to counter.
Nice clothesline.
Oh my gosh! Tagged into the action. Jack,
Face first. Catches them with a jawbreaker. There's some power behind that punch.
down with a suplex. Challenger's a little worse for wear now.
Oh, man, drop kick.
Great reversal. And he sends him into the corner.
Using their boot on the throat in the corner. Boom! It's okay, they weren't that pretty anyway.
Here he comes off the tag. Dominic Mysterio has his opponent in place for the 619. Missed timing with that springboard.
double arm lock. Yeah, double arm lock. So,
A bad place to be for the challenger.
these two teams have gone to war, Cole. Of course they're going to wind up with a few battle scars.
Raw drop kick.
Captures the clothesline.
Oh, a Spanish fly. Great counter. Left by the turnbuckles. Quick thinking pays off.
Oh, unique offense.
And he's able to fight Priest off.
Priest dodges out of that. Oh, stuck between the corner and a splash.
And Priest fends him off.
We're about to take a trip on a tour south of heaven.
We could have a new champion. There's two. We knew it was not going to be an easy task to put the champion away, and that's being proven right now.
More like the champions proving that sooner perish than lose their title.
That was close, but Damian Priest doesn't look like he's letting that distract him from the task at hand. Reversal! Can he take advantage?
Punch right in the head.
Able to reverse that one.
Brutal forearm.
The champ looking out of sorts.
Yeah, they've stuck it out through this match, but it wouldn't hurt to go for the tag soon here.
Up the turnbuckles.
What's he gonna do? The champ's eyes were glazed.
Wait, now why? Byron, what's the sense in this decision?
I don't have an answer, Michael. If you can put him away, you should put him away.
We knew we were in for something special between these competitors, but they are taking things over their own limits.
Right to the kidneys from behind.
And a basement drop kick.
Senton hits the target.
Double arm lock. Yeah, double arm lock sock.
Tilt-a-whirl arm drag. Boom, a forearm smash. And that was an effective attack, guys.
Suplex.
Telegraphed that one and delivers a blow to the gut. Gets the tag. Drawing dangerously close to a count out here. Barely made it back in time.
I didn't think they were gonna make it.
And an impactful display of offense we just witnessed there.
Damian Priest, grip locked in, second heaven shake slam. Gonna see a new champ,
And they're still in this.
dominating crossbody.
Clean tag for his partner. Looking for a high-risk, high-reward situation. Dominic Mysterio has his opponent in place for the 619. Dominic perched up top.
Setting up again.
From the heavens, frog splash.
The title might change hands.
Across the top rope. This building is rocking right now.
Can you blame?
He's going back to the wall.
Splash!
We can have a new champion.
Looking for the victory. 2.
And we have new tag team champions. What a moment.
Here are your winners, Damian Priest and Dominic Mysterio.
Making their case for one of the best teams around with that win.
For my money, these two just might be the best tag team on the roster today.